Hello, hello. I want to make Sunday dinner, and turkey meatloaf was on the menu. As you can see, I'm cutting up my veggies, starting out with onion. Let me tell you something. I didn't realize how much onion really literally makes you cry when you cut it up. I want this to be a homemade meatloaf with all the fixings, but no Lowry, seasoned salt, all that crazy stuff. I have not made meatloaf for a long time. I literally pulled out the cutting board. I feel like I was a chef in the kitchen today. Starting out with, of course, the yellow onion, cutting it up, dicing it. I had to get a bigger knife to realize I can actually chop this up like a chef. Chop, 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 chop. But again, hey, homemade cook. I'm not a chef by any means, but trying to find a healthy version, a healthy way to enjoy food compared to before where I just ate out, ate bad food, didn't care, just wanted to get it full. This time around, I care what goes inside of my body. So, I'm chopping up this onion, guys. I really want to make the onions as small as possible because I really realize my onions are too big in my food. So I diced them. I'm not sure when I realized watching the chef show on Netflix, watching them cut. They have a big knife and they cut a certain way. I'm like, you know what? I am not doing this right. Now, mind you, it wasn't here when I realized it. I was watching this show. This show is really good. It's what made me and inspired me to get in the kitchen. I mean, you see my knife? You see it's bigger? Do you see it? Look at it. Look how I'm doing it. You see that? I changed completely how I was cutting them vegetables. I was like, look, I want them smaller, and the way they do it, they chop it a certain way. And I swear, watch them do it real fast. Keep your hand from getting cut, of course. Your fingers getting cut. It works. Dicing that stuff the way they're doing it, I'm telling you, they got it going on. The chef's got it going on. I said, I watched it, I chose it, and it actually worked in my favor. So I ended up dicing the onion smaller compared to what I normally do. Because onion was my first thing that I actually did. Got my bowl together. I was trying to be clean and organized. Of course, keeping my station clean, everything. I had everything organized. That's the only way I can actually cook or do anything, right? So onion was the first thing I started out with. Okay. Second thing, red peppers. So I wanted my meatloaf to be with onions, red bell peppers. I want it to be colorful. I want it to be all the things. So the same way I cut up the onions is the same way that I cut up the red bell peppers. Mind you, meatloaf is required to have some kind of breadcrumb. So I end up ordering me some bread that's 45 calories a slice. And you don't know this, but behind me, I have a little small skillet with 2 pieces of bread toasting in the skillet for my breadcrumbs. Okay. But again, I'm over here cutting and chopping these red bell peppers. Really actually enjoying myself. Like, okay, I had no idea I can chop up things this way. Making them dicing them smaller. I feel like today was kind of a learning experience. I don't know. I was just enjoying it. I would slice them up in big 4 to 5 pieces as a red bell pepper. And then once I got them to long pieces, I just started chopping them. Cut them in half, 3/4 quarters. And then I started just holding them, like I'm doing right now, holding them down and start chopping them. They was getting real small. I was really having a good time and noticing that watching even the residual thing left over, the green and the red, it was beautiful on the chopping board. But it was just showing my work. I really was just enjoying cooking today. I'm not gonna lie. I was just enjoying it. It just felt good, like I was doing something. And I know it sounds crazy, but the flavor, the things, and you look at my knife, I was really enjoying it. There we go. Added my pretty red bell peppers to my onions. It just felt like I was doing a cooking show. I don't know. I was really feeling myself. So, of course, I got the green bell pepper, that's left to add to this beautiful, beautiful, colorful situation I got going on just for my turkey meatloaf. I took it very seriously. And look at this. You see how pretty this is? Do you see that? I was taking it very seriously. Now let me go ahead and my bell peppers, my green bell peppers, my red bell peppers, and to the white onions. This looks really good, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it was good. And this is obviously no salt. Okay, so everything was cleaned up. I realized my station was really kind of messy at that point. Here go the bread. I just told you about the toast. I did the same exact thing. I took the bread, the toast, once I got it out the skillet, and decided to do the same thing. I chopped it up as if it was a bell pepper or an onion, diced it up. Homemade breadcrumbs is what I was kind of looking at, like, instead of buying the breadcrumbs where you have to, it has all kind of salt and everything. So I made my own breadcrumbs. I chopped that sucker up, 2 pieces of bread, 45 calories a piece, the bread slice. Cut them up, like I did the onions, the bell peppers, and the red peppers. And again, it was like you sitting here making homemade food. And I just enjoy doing it. Y'all don't understand. I really enjoy doing it. I'm so serious. Chopping it up. It just felt like a Sunday dinner. I don't know. I'm finding my own with this. Finding my own way to make food without using salt, Lorry, all these things. Finding my own way. It feels good. So here I am, of course, adding the breadcrumbs that I just created. Homemade. Look how pretty my bowl looks. And I haven't even added the meat to it. This is breadcrumbs and vegetables for the extra meatloaf. Now, of course, you know I don't use ground meat. Y'all know that. So, of course, we have to add eggs. I use organic everything. Organic eggs. Happy eggs. Happy. I don't even eat dairy, but I was like I have to add eggs to this. 1 egg. I think I saw it on YouTube where I saw 2 eggs. And there we go. Now this is where you get your hands a little dirty. Okay? I was saying my station is so dirty. I had to clean off my station. So y'all didn't see that part. I had to clean everything off. Now we go to turkey meat. It's not a lot, but it's a 97% fat-free. Okay? We don't want all the fat in our meat. We don't want all that. We want clean meat, you know. See, everything I do is clean. Okay, so I look how small. I barely see. That's all I use for pink salt. That's it. Everything else is pepper. Love pepper. If you don't know, I'm trying to keep it from flying everywhere because I had just cleaned my whole entire cabinet, as the chef called it, my station. Then of course Mrs. Dash, which is all that I use. Mrs. Dash seasoning, along with a spot of pink salt and a lot of pepper. Okay, so this is the first dip. I haven't even mixed it up. Get your hands dirty, baby. Go on, get it in there. And with the eggs, I'll let you know it will be a bit slimy. It is. It's super slimy. No shade. I mean, it is what it is. But you gotta get your hands dirty. Get in there and dig deep. Because this meatloaf, you want it to blend. Seasoning, the vegetables you just did, the meat, all of it. The eggs, you want it to blend and sit very well. Okay, look at my hands. Then once I mix it again, I added a little more of the Mrs. Dash seasoning. I had to wash my hands too because it was like super slimy. Turn everything over and add in more seasoning. Then, of course, more pepper. You have to. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Of course, no salt tomato sauce. I made potatoes. This is the end result. I'm putting it up in the pan, meal prep. Man, this is my dish. Oh my God. I made some steamed broccoli with it.